Hello, fourth grade. All right, today we are going to be learning about complementary colors and a lesson inspired by Keith Haring. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that read aloud of Keith Haring, The Boy Who Just Kept Drawing. So we already know about our colors and the color wheel. Here's an example of what we've learned about the color wheel so far. You've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple or violet. So complementary colors, we haven't learned that before just yet. Complementary colors are colors that are across each other on the color wheel. So red, going down, it's green. If you look at blue, going across is orange. And if you look at violet, what is across from violet? It's yellow. So one phrase or saying I like to teach kids about how to remember complementary colors is, if yellow walks across the street to violet and says, "Violet, what nice dress you have on," what is yellow doing to violet? She's giving her a compliment. So complimenting her dress, complementary colors. So for this lesson that we are doing, you will need a pencil, you will need some markers, you will need some scissors, and then you need a black marker or a permanent marker, because you know this is my favorite thing. All right, we also need a plain white piece of paper. So gather up your materials and then follow along with me. All right, fourth grade, to begin our project, you're gonna need a piece of paper, and you can notice compared to my final project that it is not square. So like you're starting out with a snowflake, we're gonna put the top corner and make a straight edge with our paper, kind of like what I said with making a snowflake. Now gently press, and with our pencil, you're gonna make a line showing where that angle, that corner goes all the way and touches the left side. So now you can see it's starting to look like a circle. We are going to use our scissors and cut this bottom piece off, but don't throw it away because it's kind of important. All right. So we have our square, we're gonna leave it go for right now. So we have our scrap, and we're gonna use this to make our Keith Haring figure. Here is an example of a Keith Haring project with all his little figures that you saw in the book. So you can use any artwork from Keith Haring as an example, but use one that has these dancing figures on it. So I'm gonna rotate this. This is an example of the figure that I used in my project. So I'm gonna make a circle. But I'm not gonna complete it because he doesn't complete it in his. I'm gonna put 2 straight lines going up. Curving around. These are gonna be like his hands. Like this. I'm gonna bring them down even further. So this is gonna be like his body. Next you'll have like the knees, starting for the legs. So 2 lines going out. And then 2 feet. And here is my Keith Haring figure. So now we're gonna use our scissors again and cut him out. Make sure you don't cut the head off. You're just going on the outside. All right, now I have my person, and I'm gonna take my Keith Haring example away. Coming back to our squared piece of paper, I want you to fold this in half and crease it, undo it, and then I want you to fold it down. And you're gonna see that we're gonna have 4 square pieces. All right, just like so. We've got the fold here, and we got the fold here. So I'm gonna take my Keith Haring figure, and I'm gonna put him in each of the squares. So this can be diagonal coming from the center, like my example, or you can just trace him in random ways in each square. So only once in a square. I think I'm gonna do mine very similar to my last one. All right, now that we're done putting our figures in each square that we folded out, you're going to go and grab all the colors in markers that we have on the color wheel. So for mine, you can either do a red or a green person, yellow or purple, and then blue or orange, and then you need an extra one of any of those combinations. So I think I'm going to start with green this time. So a green figure. Alright, done with the green. Now looking at the color wheel, going across the street is red. So I want something in the background that is red. You can color it solid or do some kind of pattern or symbols. So I think I'm going to do some hearts. But make sure you don't go past those lines that we have differentiating all those different squares. All right, so I'm done with that one. I'm gonna go on to another complementary pair. So maybe I want orange in this one. Orange across the street is to blue. So let's do an orange figure this time with a blue background. All right, so back to our yellow and violet. Yellow goes all the way across the street to violet. What nice dress you have on, Violet. Yellow is complementing Violet on her dress. So I'm gonna go with a violet figure with a yellow background. All right, last one. I think I'm going to do a blue person with an orange background just because they're across from each other and that's how it went. Great. Last thing we need to do is get out your Sharpie and you are going to outline all of your figures. Make sure that they got a head by the end of this project. Well guys, I hope you follow along with me and you really enjoyed the project. Look out on Google Classroom for a Google form to submit your project. You will upload a picture from your cell phone or a webcam and then also putting your name in the Google form, and that's how you will turn it in. All right, see you later.